What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another episode of Minecraft with me, your boy Iggy. Today, you join me over at the sugarcane farm to start things off because I'm getting a little bit low on rockets, so we're going to have to craft up some more of those. I just got back from the creeper farm that we built very early on in the season and stocked up on a little bit of gunpowder. Definitely need to do some more AFKing there, get some more in the reserves, but figured we would start things off, get some rockets going here. I need one more stack of the sugarcane. Not quite grab enough there. Go ahead and get these all made up. And then we can grab our ender chest here, our rocket box, get that filled back up so we are stocked. And we were just right. Perfect. Alrighty. Go ahead and put that away. And then I figured next up we would run upstairs. We might as well breed up the cows while we're in here as well. So let's just go ahead and we'll grab some wheat out of here. Get that started. Cows all fed up. Drop them back down so they don't entity cram. I really need to build some kind of automatic wheat farm in here or something if possible, because I think there's enough room up on the ceiling that we could potentially get a minecart hopper going up, or a hopper minecart going up there underneath a wheat field and then transport in a villager. That may be an upcoming project that we do. However, that is not the project for today. So we're going to go ahead and put the wheat away. And I totally forgot to kill the old ones that were in there, but that's all right. We are going to start things off by heading to the nether because we need to collect some soul sand for today's project. So, that being said, I'm going to head into the nether, and then once I'm there, I'll meet back up with you, and we'll get cracking. Alrighty, here we are in the nether, and I'm not wearing any gold, so we're just going to quickly take flight, and I believe we have a soul sand valley right over there that we can go and loot for the soul sand that we need. So I'm just going to land right up here at the top. Take out the skellies. And then start collecting some of this up. So we're just going to farm some soul sand real quick, and then we'll head back to the base. So I'm just going to try to probably just fill up my inventory with the soul sand here. So see you momentarily. Alrighty, we are back home, and the thing that I wanted to get done today was I figured we would turn the inside of this building into a super large nether wart farm. I will have to manually harvest it, but that's completely fine with me. So what I think we're going to do is probably we'll just have short ceilings in here. So maybe, you know what, I think 2's a little too short. So I think we'll do 3 high for each floor, so we'll put it on the 4th block, and then we'll just continue that all the way up to the top. So every 4th block there'll be a layer or a level of the soul sand, and then we'll just have a little ladder that goes up. And then possibly what I'm thinking is maybe up at the front here we do a like a hopper system that comes down from all the different floors, and then that way we can deposit the nether wart as we harvest it on each floor after we replant, and have it all come back down and meet us somewhere down at the bottom in a storage system. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go grab some chests and the supplies that we're going to need other than the soul sand, because I didn't really think it through and kind of came straight here. So I'm going to leave everything here. We're going to go grab the stuff, and then we're going to get started on getting this nether wart farm in. So pretty excited for it. I hope you are too. But yeah, let's get cracking on this thing. Alright, so first off, we have to run to the iron farm and grab some iron for the hoppers. I've got plenty of wood, but I do need to restock on some iron. And actually gives us a good chance to check on our honey farm, which should have been running in the background throughout the building of the various townhouses there. So let's actually go check that real quick, and that way we can put the bottles back in if need be. Yep, we actually have quite a bit. Let's just run over here, go ahead and craft all these up, and it just occurred to me that I could have done this in my inventory, but that's fine. Go ahead and throw those two and money in there. And then we can run back upstairs real quick and just chuck these all back into one of the droppers here. So let's see. We'll go ahead and, or the dispensers rather. So we'll put some in that one. Over. We'll put some in that one. And then we'll just put the last ones in that one. Perfect. And we are good to go. That is the amazing thing about this design right here is you don't have to have like a ton of glass bottles. You can just totally fill it with what you need. Just one or two pairs of shears if you need, and it'll just cycle through. Actually, that reminds me. Let's go ahead and check on the honeycomb. Oh, look at that. Quite a bit. You know, I'm actually going to take 3 stacks of this, and that way we can make some, I think it's the bee nests are the ones that are crafted, because those make good decorations to look like boxes and stuff for like around the city here. That's actually why, part of the reason that I wanted to get those started farming up. So let's head back over here and we'll craft ourselves up some hoppers, and then we can get started on laying the floors and whatnot in the next room. So let's see, that's our wood chest right here. Let's grab some more of that. And the honey, you know what, let's leave this in here for now. Perfect. Come over to the crafting bench and we'll go ahead and one of those. Another stack. One of those. Those all into chests. Make those into hoppers. And we'll craft those back into blocks. Chuck all that in there. Perfect. Alrighty. We are all set. Should be good to go here. Now, what I was thinking, it's going to be a little strange because of the way that there's that little ledge right there is what I'm trying to say. So we can probably knock out the wood right here to give us a little more space. So yeah, I'm going to go ahead and start playing with the layout of the room. And when I've got something to show, I will join back up with you and we will have a look at it. So give me just a moment to figure things out here. All right, so been thinking about it for a little bit and I've changed the design. So what we're going to do is we're going to knock these logs right here out. And that will give us a nice 3 wide from the door to the wall. So we can have a staircase going up. So this will kind of be our little walkway area over here. And then the first floor down here will have some chests and storage for the various, the nether wart and whatnot. As well as probably a little growing area over on the side. And then we'll have a staircase that comes up right here. And then we're going to keep in line with the windows and everything so that we don't obstruct the windows. So we'll just keep the floors kind of lined up with the logs there. So I'm going to go ahead and get the excess logs here on the side torn out and start getting the floors in. And as I get bit by bit in, I'll join back up and show you. So let me get cracking on this thing. Alrighty, so I've been messing with the design a little bit, and this is kind of what I've got. So on the first floor, it's going to be a little door right here. You'll come in. This will probably all be like a tile floor of some sort. I'm going to have to figure that out. Have a little bit of a wall right here, and then maybe some storage inside of under the stairs. So we'll maybe put like a little door either on the back or probably on the back right here in the middle. We'll have a little door that comes in, then we can have some storage in there for the nether wart. We'll have a drop system somewhere. I haven't decided on that yet, but I did get some cross beams in so we can hang some lanterns to get rid of the torches. And then I figured we would probably just do trap doors or something along the underside of the soul sand so it's not as gross to look at, if you catch my drift. So we'll come upstairs and then I've got this floor in, so it'll be, you know, just more soul sand planted all, or not, more nether wart planted all throughout here. And then again, we'll have another wall right here that goes up. And then up on the third floor, it'll just be, you know, more soul sand. We got the door right there. And then we kind of loop around. Up here got a little bit awkward with the stair, but I mean, it kind of is what it is at this point. I'm not too worried about it. I guess we could do like a pillar here and then just a wall, but maybe I'll play around with that a little bit and we'll figure out something there. But then, yep, we'll just have probably one more floor up here with the soul sand and the nether wart. I'm hoping that I have enough soul sand and don't have to go back to the nether again. But if I do, I do. If not, well, it is what it is. So I'm going to go grab the stuff that we need to start decorating this, get cracking on that. And when I've got a little bit more, we'll join back up and have a look. So I'll see you in a jiff. Alrighty, so here's what I've come up with so far. I've got the polished diorite with the polished blackstone checkerboard floor. Went ahead and did a quartz pillar wall because it kind of gives a wallpaper vibe, and I figured it was a nice contrast with the fancy floors to have some of the fancy walls. Then we've got the Soulfire lanterns, I believe, what those are called, yeah. But I got those kind of scattered around just to make sure that we've got the right light level. They do look a little bit busy with that many of them. I'm debating taking out the ones in the middle. I'm going to have to kind of mess around with that a little bit and see what I like the best. But this is kind of the vibe that we're going for. I don't have any of the trapdoors or anything on the ceilings just yet, but I'm going to put a little quartz stair right there, kind of finish that off, add some detail, and then we'll probably continue this wall just like we did with the stairs all the way up to the top, and then we'll duplicate, probably use some like deep slate. I'm just losing my words today. But we'll do some deep slate walls of some sort with some more of the soul lanterns or maybe the cross beams. We'll just have to see what we end up liking best on the lower floors. And then same thing up here, and we'll just continue it all the way up. Keep the quartz pillars going up to there. And then we've got the final floor up in the attic here. And I'll probably end up putting a little door right here and then a wall just so it kind of helps with this wonkiness, because I still, like I said, have that stair right there that just doesn't quite look right. So I'm going to get cracking on all that, and then once I've got something to show, we'll join back up and we'll have a look at it and see how it all came out. So I will see you momentarily. All right, my friends. So I noticed that I kind of lost a little bit of track of time as I was getting things in. So I figured I'd pop back in and we would have a look at what I've got so far and then kind of continue on with what we were doing. So kept the lanterns. I actually think I'm going to knock out this one right here and this one right here. And we should technically still have enough light just with those two based on the ones around there. It is a little weird. You guys won't be able to see it, but on the mini HUD up here in the corner, which is cut off on the screen, it's actually a little bug that I never noticed before. But when you're on the soul sand, it says the light level is 0 on here and the F3 screen. So you kind of have to like jump to make sure that the blocks above it are actually the right light level. That's a little weird. I completely forgot about that bug, but moving up, same thing. So we've got the lanterns, and then we've got the ones on the walls. This right here, you probably wouldn't have noticed it unless I pointed it out, is why you always build in odds, because I didn't have a center point and I wasn't trying to put two lanterns, but I think it works out okay having them kind of offset like that. Went ahead and added some dark oak stairs and trapdoors for the supports for the beams. As you can see, I do not have any of the spruce trapdoors in the upper floors yet. But we did get the hopper chutes, which I hid behind the dark oak trapdoors like that. So we've got it going all the way from the top to the bottom. We'll have a look at that when we go back down. But moving right along up the stairs, you know, just more of the same. So we've got the third floor right here, you know, all done up with the lanterns. Got the stairs and trapdoors again. Moving up. Kind of figured out the little wonkiness right here. And it's the best I could really come up with, but you come through here, we've got the, not quite the top floor, because we do have one right above it. So if we come over to the little ladder over here, we can climb up. And we've got the final floor of the, what's the word? The soul sand, or the nether wart farm. Like I said, I am having the worst time talking today, but so yeah, and then right here, there's the hopper. So basically, when we harvest this floor, we can just dump the stuff in the hopper. It will go all the way down to the bottom. And then when we go down onto this floor, we can just open up one of the trapdoors, drop the stuff in that hopper right there. And then we can continue to do that for each additional floor. I really need to get soul speed because it is kind of a pain walking on this. Let's see if we can just rush down to the bottom here real quick. All right, back down to the first floor. So what I actually decided to do is we're going to continue this hopper line, and we are actually going to put a staircase right here down into a little makeshift basement. And then the hopper will go under this block across and then drop down into double chests. So that way we can fill up a whole bunch of double chests with the nether wart. And I don't know if I mentioned in the video yet, but the whole reason that I want this much nether wart is so we can make a ton of the red nether bricks. I think they're fantastic for a roof block for the outside. But that being said, I'm going to go grab the nether wart right now so we can get it planted. So at least while we're doing the trapdoors for the other floors and whatnot, it has some time to grow. And maybe we can get a harvest in today. So I'm going to go grab that real quick, get it all put down, get the rest of the trapdoors in, and then we will worry about the basement storage system. So I will see you in a jiff. Actually, so I'm here at my current nether wart farm. As you can see, it's quite the dinky little thing. However, I have been harvesting it quite a bit between episodes along with the vines here. So we've got a full double chest full of the nether wart, which I'm hoping should be enough for us to plant our crop over there in that one. It should be more than enough. I think we'll be good because I did not even use an inventory worth of the soul sand. So I think we'll have plenty, but it just reminds me we definitely need to start moving some of these farms somewhere else at some point. So that's definitely going to be a project we'll have in the future to knock out. But that being said, I need to get back to planting nether wart. So give me a moment. All right, so got the build all finished. So real quick, we'll take a brief walk through. So here's the first floor. And actually, we will harvest it as we go. Or maybe not. So here's the first floor. Pretty straightforward. You know, we got a little decoration plant right there. It's pretty simple. May put a painting or something on this wall. We'll have to think about that. But coming down the stairs, you know, got a couple other empty walls that we could decorate. But storage is all put in. So the hoppers come down, run across. So they'll fill this one first. I just put the leftover from the planting in there. We've got tons of storage. Kind of decorated everything, made it look kind of nice and uniform. Need to get a door for right there. But if we work our way up to the top, you can see we've got all the other floors are all finished, and it looks like the nether wart is ready to harvest. We'll just have a quick look here before I harvest it up, and we see how much we end up with. So these floors are basically the same, except this one has the little balcony right there. Then we come up into the attic. Again, pretty straightforward. And then we've got the very top floor right here. So I'm going to go ahead and harvest all this up, and we will see what kind of yields we get from this massive nether wart farm. So give me just a moment to do what I got to do here. All right, so deposited the full harvest and waited for a moment. So it should be done. Let's see. Yep, it's not going up anymore. So we got a little over 2 whole rows, so 18 stacks per harvest. That is not too shabby at all. And the more we do that over time, we will just accumulate a ton of this stuff. So we definitely need to get a super smelter built here pretty soon so that we can start smelting up the netherrack into the nether bricks. But that's for a different day. I think we are out of time for today. So that being said, as always, thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you're notified every time a new video comes out. Check out all my socials in the description below. And yeah, as always, have a great rest of your day. We'll see you in the next video. Bye.